called loose. Means our foundation slab's fucking got a hole in it. That girl's a bum, she's crafty. She's crafty. She's crafty. She's crafty, and she is just my type. Hey. Crafty like ice is cold. In the chest of drawers. But she's crafty. She's just my type. She's crafty.
2023. I am Woody. That is Raven.
Hello.
Greg Gorey's here.
Hi, Woody.
There's Menace.
What is up, Woody?
We got Seabass. We got Sammy.
Good morning.
There's Fort and Caroline. They're here at the Woody Show production department. Morgan is here. And we got you on the phones at 877-44-WOODY. You can also hit us over the text over to 22987. Coming up, we got the news headlines. Get into that. Since it is a Throwback Thursday, we have this discussion like, what qualifies as throwback?
Fucking asshole.
And the general rule is 10 years or older.
All right. It's starting to get scary, though. What is it?
Stay in your fucking lane, asshole.
If you look at what people start to consider, it's a decade or older. It's the last decade, So that can be considered throwback. Like, it is weird when you have someone who's like 12 go, well, back in the day. What do you mean back in the day? You're 12.
Yeah. What's back in the day for you? Last week?
Yeah. But, so for all intents and purposes, 2013, 10 years ago, that's now considered throwback. And so here are some fads that were big in 2013. And someone did a survey asking people how they feel about them now, 10 years later in 2023. And some of them, it's kind of all over the place. There's some slang stuff in here. There's a couple different things. Like, for example, do you guys remember this? Because this was from 10 years ago. Yes.
I was just thinking about this fucking like last week.
Yeah. The top trending YouTube video.
What does the fox say?
22% say they still love it.
Love it.
Yeah, really?
Ever did?
Sammy's bobbing her head.
I mean, it is a jam for sure.
It is a jam.
I mean, the beat is a banger. Then it gets here.
Listen to that drop.
Yeah, that drop is super hot.
It was the porn kid of his time. It was everywhere.
All right. 10 years ago, the Cronut was all the rage.
Oh, yeah.
Because it debuted at a bakery in New York 10 years ago. 39% say they still love Cronuts.
Cronuts are great.
Yeah.
Really good.
I wouldn't wait in line for an hour plus.
No. Hell no.
But they're really good.
No.
Cronut.
Menace Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo.
Yep.
Is she expecting a baby? I know she's getting married or something.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Woody, is she?
Yeah, what's your social
Yeah, what's
say
the
about Honey Boo
dealio?
Boo? Your alerts.
That's a great question, Rav.
Your alerts that you have.
Googling it right now.
49% aren't fans anymore, or never were. 42% don't care. Another 9% still love her. That show ran 4 seasons, 2012 to 2014.
I did have a big turnaround.
She's gonna be 18 in August. She's pregnant.
You did,
I'm trying to look-
love
I'm
Mama
looking- I
June
love
now
Mama June
after
now.
her cameo.
That
Yeah,
was
she was
very
well,
nice.
she gave us one of the best cameos.
Exactly. She was really
I was never a fan of the show,
No.
but that was a great cameo.
Oh, Mom, too.
Also, 10 years ago, very popular. All
Why do you
the
choose the more
goats
dangerous
screaming.
You love
Screaming
that.
goats never gets old.
Oh my god! I think the ones like ah! Or remember people started doing the ones with
remixes and
Oh,
music.
yeah. So much good.
That was good stuff.
yeah, Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. Got that here. Hold on. It's good stuff.
You love that more than anything.
Yeah. Oh man, I love
That's
it.
your favorite.
Oh, it's so good. It was all the rage 10 years ago. I still love it. 41% said they still love those videos. I mean, animals like doing dumb stuff or looking or sounding stupid. They're all stupid. Adult onesies.
Ew.
So 2013 was the year they became really big. 33% still love them.
I feel like people wear them in public all the time.
40
Yeah.
onesies?
You see onesies out there?
Yeah, like people in pajamas. Like
No, pajamas is one thing. I'm talking about the
Pretty
ones
much.
like onesies that have like the feet, right? That's what we're talking about.
Feet, yeah, I would imagine it.
I think
Well,
onesies
actually,
don't
no.
have the full feet.
Yeah,
Some of
yeah,
them don't.
those are
Some don't.
footsie pajamas, but there's
footy
onesies. Yeah,
All right.
That's true. They don't.
33% still love them. 46% think they're dumb. 21% don't care. Vine debuted in 2013, shut down in 2017. 50% wish it was back.
There's been talks about bringing it back because the popularity of TikTok.
Yeah, I never got.
But people are on TikTok now.
Exactly. Why would you miss Vine?
It was too short.
Well, some of the biggest people on YouTube and on TikTok started on Vine, so they might have some nostalgia and go back.
Back in 2013 is when twerking really became a thing.
Cool.
Never left us.
55% think it's lame now. Another 26% don't have an opinion. 19% still think it's cool.
I have no opinion on
Yeah.
twerking.
Neutral.
I think they've taken it to the next level with the twerking because now it's like they straight up do like each individual butt cheek and stuff like that. It's really
Wow.
next level.
That's
It's really?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Each
It is.
individual butt.
I know. Before it was just like
I'd watch that.
it was both butt cheeks together, but now it's like
Those gym guys who
Yeah,
make
they-
their
with
boobs
their
dance.
They
Oh,
twerk
yeah.
lefty and
Yeah.
then righty.
I can imagine
it's evolved.
We're talking fads from 2013 here for this Throwback Thursday. Walter White hats at number 8. Because the Breaking Bad finale aired in 2013. Only 10% of us wish the black hat that he wore would come back in fashion. I did see something. I guess he's going to be in a Super Bowl commercial as
Bryan
Walter White.
Cranston.
Okay.
Yes.
I've yet to
Yeah.
see.
popcorn or something.
Yeah, Popcorners. The name of
Oh,
the chips
yeah,
or
for
whatever.
like legs.
I've
Yeah.
watched 0 seconds of that show.
Great show.
Yeah, I need
Honey
to.
Boo Boo though, all day.
Oh, yeah.
All day, every day.
All day,
Shout out to
baby.
Go-Go Juice.
He hasn't watched a second of Breaking Bad, but man, he can tell you everything about 1,000-pound sisters.
Oh yeah. They're coming back.
Tammy and Slammy.
Number 9 on the list, big fad from 2013, kale.
F that. I was telling Meg and Stevie, you know, I haven't been feeling well. I've been sick, and so I ordered some chicken noodle soup, and I was very excited because, you know, that's a comfort when you're not feeling well. And I got it and didn't realize that kale was one of their ingredients in the chicken noodle soup. I took a bite. I'm like, there's kale.
Who puts
Right in the garbage.
I know.
carrots? Okay.
Exactly.
So dumb.
I
Onion?
love
Okay.
carrots and onion in the chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
Kale. It ruined it.
I texted Woody and Greg over vacation a video about kale and said, that's what Greg has been saying, but it was a breakdown. If you eat too much kale, you can get crystals on your
Urethra, your lady parts.
Yeah.
Literally bad for you.
Well, it's a good thing I haven't been eating that.
I don't believe anybody who says they
I don't either.
They don't.
I don't either.
People hear superfood and they go,
Yeah.
oh, I should be.
disgusting.
I like kale. No, you don't. You're lying.
Yeah, they pinch their nose, they choke it down.
Right. It has a terrible texture.
But before 2013, Pizza Hut was the biggest buyer, and they would decorate their salad bars
That's
with
what
it.
Greg's been saying.
Yeah.
I worked at a pizza place all through high school. The only thing we used kale for was to cover the ice on the salad bar.
34% of us still like kale, 35% hate it, everyone else indifferent.
Liar!
Because they haven't tried it. Indifferent people.
Try it once.
Yeah.
You're throwing that soup down the garbage.
Oh, it's the dumbest.
Yeah, and that's the other one where like, back where like, oh, well, you're just not preparing it properly. You need to roast it. You need to do this.
I don't want to do any of that.
I like a lot of vegetables. I'm not like, I'm not a pussy when it comes to vegetables. I like
F
them.
off kale.
Like Raby hates all vegetables anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like a carrot in my chicken noodle soup.
And then number 10, fads from 2013. How we feel about them today. The word swag got real trendy
Swag!
in 2013. Now, obviously, that word had been around for a while, but that's when everybody started using it constantly.
Yeah.
Only 16% said that they still like that term. But some other slang words that were popular in 2013. Cray cray,
Oh, nice.
salty,
Okay.
deets. Yes, like the deets. Catfish, hella, fail, and then using the word hashtag in a sentence. For example, wow, that was bad. Hashtag fail.
I feel like a lot of those are still around.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like swag. really liked Helen.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
Stella.
way older than
It is.
10 years ago.
I know, but like for where it became, I think, like nationally popular, it was more of like a regional thing for a while. And then
Yeah.
I feel like
was it
Swag.
Gwen Stefani? Was it her?
That album came out in 2001.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like 2002.
Yeah.
And at radio stations, we use the word swag in the 90s.
Oh yeah, we used to say that too. Like for t-shirts and beer koozies and
Surprising.
keychains that were given away.
Radio station swag.
Hey, come get a Woody Show Frisbee, guys.
We got swag.
The swag wagon.
We're here at the T-Mobile store with your swag.
I've seen, you laugh, man. I've seen people damn near kill each other for a t-shirt. Like, it's free, people go nuts. And I'm thinking like, guys are on your way out there like, all you have is the station stuff.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Keychain.
Yeah, and then people go mad for it.
Like, I have to do a raffle because I have one keychain left.
Everybody get your tickets out.
Must be present to win. People will hang around for hours trying to win a keychain.
Frisbee with a radio station logo.
602. Oh, man.
Avoid travel until Thursday night.
Now we're gonna take a quick
The fuck
break.
is that
Break to
shit?
have some of the trending news headlines coming up for us next here on the Woody Show. Woody Show will be back in a jiff.
I drank some wine and now my paycheck is weird.
We'll be right back. All 98.7's gassing you up for 2023.
Yes, I do have gas.
Win your free $100.
Hey, can you sit on Jack FM's hands to warm them up? Hey, where you going, Kenny?
Place new alternative.
It's Ryan Seacrest here. So, you tested... Question I have right now. Serious. So, treat yourself. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, it's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Menace here, bring on the T-Bone. Enjoy Norm's 3/4 pound T-Bone steak and eggs, hash browns, and 2 buttermilk hot cakes, or T-Bone steak dinner with choice of potato and vegetable, each only $15.99. Visit any Norm's restaurant or order online at norms.com.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital. Age 65 or older,
Yeah,
you
you're
may
old.
be at increased...
Nice little bit of fucking hydroplaning there.
FM.
Rising.com.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Alt 98.7.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy.
The Woody Show.
Alt 97 traffic.
Traffic is sponsored by Pfizer, and officials are saying to avoid travel today. That's how bad today is going to be because of the rain. And right now we got a handful of crashes. Long Beach crash, northbound 710 right before Willow Street just cleared, but it's still slow from PCH. Got a Linwood accident in the center lane, north 710 right before you get to the 105. Burbank crash heading southbound 5 right before Buena Vista Street. You're seeing brake lights because of a carpool and left lane accident there. Going westbound 134 at the 5 in Griffith Park. It's also a carpool lane crash. And for Studio City, South 101 at Coldwater Canyon. Looking extra slow because of a left lane accident. A lot of flooding in that area. When temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise, so if you test positive and are at high risk, act fast even if your symptoms feel mild. Ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer. It's Greg Gorey. That's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
Don't travel today.
That's the advice.
Don't.
I mean, if you can work from home, work from home. That's what they're saying.
Unnecessary
pussies.
Travel. It's more than
It
rain.
is
It
an
is.
atmospheric
Bomb cyclone.
Look at how hard it's raining out.
It's rain.
No, it's raining hard as
1.5
fuck right now,
inches.
Woody.
You know what this is? Because it doesn't rain much here, nobody knows how to drive it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's also highway planning.
Right.
Lanes gone.
Yeah.
Parts of the state have roads collapsed.
Talk to Buffalo. That's what I'm saying. Like, so Buffalo knows how to deal with snow.
Yeah, they stay home.
Okay, but they're
Yeah, they stay home.
Snows-
Right. That's
I'm saying, but then when it snows in a place like, Atlanta, you know what I mean?
Right, it's gridlock.
They're like, oh my god. And people from Buffalo are like, oh my god.
okay, but when entire lanes are flooded, what do you
That's,
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
use the other lanes.
Okay. Let's just
Okay.
be cool and
Woody
keep
is
on
better
going.
than all
Woody's
y'all.
cooler.
But this is like the only
They're
place
saying
where
to-
people cannot drive in rain.
No, it's not.
so crazy to me. Like, people look outside as if, fire's coming down from the
There's
sky.
rain, and then there's what's happening tonight.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring my hovercraft today.
Exactly.
Greg Gorey's got your locale news ready to go here for you on this Throwback Thursday. The Woody Show. Locale news. And let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, you wouldn't know it today, but we still are in a severe drought. Strange to go from extreme drought to state of emergency, but Governor Newsom officially proclaimed a state of emergency because of the current storm dumping a ton of rain on California, so much that it's dangerous and damaging to parts of the state. And because of that state of emergency declaration, the National Guard can be mobilized quicker for any disaster response. Caltrans can request immediate assistance from the Federal Highway Administration if they need to expedite road repair, and also it'll bolster any emergency response efforts. And state officials urge anybody today to avoid non-essential travel. The bomb cyclone bringing about an inch of rain per hour in some spots, and the storm is already deadly because a tree fell on a house and killed a little baby in Occidental. That's in Sonoma County. So it's a really bad storm, and it's
That's
not.
why I'm Woody calling you all listeners.
I can't believe how people cannot drive in rain. Or like, stay home. This is not like a giant blizzard.
Again, non-essential travel. You don't have to go out. They say just stay home. On a good note, there have been some really big lottery winners in Southern California recently, all from scratchers. The biggest recent winner, a woman in Norco, Mary Higglin. She went to a liquor store, got a scratcher, and won $20 million.
Was that a $20 scratch?
I believe it was. And Roberto Nunez, he bought a titanium black scratcher in Fullerton Square Liquor in Sherman Oaks. That won $10 million. Another $10 million winner sold in Baldwin Park. That was a few months ago at Jensen's Market on Main Avenue. And then a cute, adorable, tiny little winner sold at the mobile gas station in Hollywood. That's when Nicholas Simpson won just $2 million.
Oh, that is?
That's
We're gonna up our scratcher.
I know.
yeah, nearly $40 million won recently on scratchers. That's what's going on.
other
With
side of the
Thank you very
fucking
much, Greg Gorey. What about that
Sell
forecast
now?
today, Sammy?
Rain today, high of 59 in the valley, 58 for downtown, 61 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
All right, it's a Throwback Thursday. Song's got to be at least 10 years or older that you're requesting. We got to have it. We have to agree that your request doesn't suck the root. And you can text it over to 22987, or you can hit us up on Twitter at The Woody Show. Hashtag TBT. Request for Nelly Furtado. She had a song Like a Bird. Then she worked for Timbaland and a bunch of stuff. Say It Right. The name of this thing, yeah, this song is huge. Alt 98.7, it's The Woody Show.
essentially not raining over here compared to fucking 5 miles back. So we are on the other side of the fucking cell. Like, you can almost see fucking sky. Señorial. Chad shit.
It's all 98.7. It's LA's new alternative, and we are The Woody Show.
We're having a great time out here. We waiting for The Woody Show. I love it. It's great.
Hey, tomorrow's Friday.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, it is, buddy.
Sweet. First week back after the holiday break. That'd be nice. Mm-hmm. Make sure I have nothing on the schedule for this weekend. Yeah, my wife's like, hey, you want to do dinner with friends on Saturday? Nope. Love them. We'll do it another weekend.
All right.
Yeah. Have more downtime.
I
I know, right?
How about if we nope?
No. You know what you're nope.
No. Would you like nope?
Yeah. Some trending news headlines. What's happening, Gregory?
Well, the House adjourned yesterday evening and is going to reconvene later today to keep on trying to figure out who's going to be the next Speaker of the House.
Pathetic.
They had 6 votes yesterday.
Fucking
Didn't
pathetic.
Get McCarthy through. You need 218 votes to get him through, and he managed to get 201. So those negotiations and votes are going to continue today.
Bunch of babies.
Yep.
Okay.
Went on and on.
I decided, all right, you know what? I'm going to watch just a couple minutes of this.
Me too.
I want to
Really?
Oh, it's pathetic.
Figure it all out.
No. Yeah. Okay.
And it
So.
went on and on and on.
So, the Democrats, you know, they're just kind of hanging out, waiting. They vote present, I guess, right? And so he needs, what, 218? 218, right. So, now there's this division within
Oh, you're an
the
idiot.
Republican Party.
Right. There's like 20 holdouts.
20
Or is that
holdouts,
just a
right?
thank you
And so
for
they
getting
do a
over?
vote. But instead of getting
Wait a minute,
together
thank you for
and
getting over.
working on negotiating whatever it is that they're looking for, because what they're looking for are deals.
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, well, if I give you my vote, I want to know that you're going to
Vote this way.
vote for an investigation into this, or support us in funding money for this, whatever it is, right? So they all have their wants.
Agendas, yeah.
Okay? But instead of like sitting there and trying to hash it out, like to do a vote, everybody just kind of sits around. There's like a couple conversations here and there, but like then they just do another vote, and what do you know? It's the same result. But meanwhile, they go to nominate somebody else. The process is kind of fascinating because like, this is how we do this?
I know.
And so this guy gets up and he's like, well, you know, this town is broken and I'm going to nominate this guy and here's why. And as he's trying to like give his speech and nominate
Nobody's listening.
the people on the other side, the Democrats in this case, are heckling this dude.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, yelling things and talking out loud and whatever. And it's like, what a bunch of children.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, until they can get this figured out, nothing happens. They can't do any of the business of the people until they figure this part out. Who's going to be the speaker?
I was listening to an interview.
It's so dumb.
Some guy who was left, didn't want to be in the House anymore. He's going to be a university president. And he said they actually do get some work done behind closed doors when cameras aren't around. And he said, I don't understand what is it about the cameras that turns these representatives into the biggest babies and whiners.
That's what I said.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't handle it anymore.
It was embarrassing for everybody. The Republicans, it was embarrassing. The heckling and it was like playground type tactics. On the other side, it's like these are the people who are representing us.
That's how they, because that's how
100 years.
they're taught
all these
how
votes.
to debate.
Yeah, like
you make
whatever, man.
noise,
Can we move
heckle
on to some
them.
actual business
It's
that people care about?
pathetic.
To adjourn. Like, should we just go leave?
Cool. After having like a little pizza meal, they had like we know after breaking for pizza.
Yeah.
Which pizza?
I know, what pizza did we buy?
Yeah.
What are we feeding?
We
them?
got him pizza?
stupid.
Fuck
It really
you.
is. So
Get back to
maybe
work.
more today. The Buffalo
You're all
Bills
millionaires.
are back at
Fuck
work
you.
After all that happened with Damar Hamlin during Monday night's game, they held meetings yesterday. They did a walkthrough before their game against the Patriots for Week 18. And the NFL hasn't talked about whether the Bills-Patriots games is going to be postponed. The league says they want to ensure that the Bills have what they need to function and that they're okay. Now, as for the postponed game this past Monday against the Bengals, the NFL says everything is being considered, maybe pushing back the playoffs by a week or maybe eliminating the bye week before the Super Bowl. So that's still an option. As for Damar Hamlin, said to be improving in the hospital, doctors say that there are encouraging signs in his condition with promising readings that they were hoping to see, and they are seeing those readings, so that's good.
Heard a report this morning. I guess they flipped him on his stomach to give some relief to his lungs.
Oh, okay.
How does that work? I thought that would be more pressure, right?
No, it
Maybe
changes
it's not
which.
actually, maybe it's like hollowed out on the bottom or something like that of what he's laying on, so there's not as much pressure. So it's not laying on a flat surface.
We don't know what type of bed it would be.
Yeah, he's still sedated in the ICU in critical condition, but they say he's making progress, so that's good. This, super creepy. This is being called one of the most prolific body parts selling operations in American history. This former Colorado funeral home director, her name is Megan Hess. She got sentenced to 20 years in prison for selling parts of 560 bodies, and she did that for 8 years, selling those parts to medical training companies. And she did this with her mom,
the family
Shirley. Exactly.
Whoa.
So she and her mom did this. The mom got sentenced to 15 years. They ran this funeral home in Sunset Mesa, Arizona. They lied to hundreds of families when they would hand over ashes saying, here's your loved one's remains. And these ashes were either fake or they were just a collection of other ashes. And they had sold either some of the body or all of the body to these medical companies.
Oh my God.
And that's after they would charge the families for the cremation.
Of course. Of course.
And in some cases, they would ask families, would it be okay if we, quote, donated some body parts for scientific purposes? And if the family said no, they would do it anyway and sell them. And if the family said yes, they would also sell them and sell more body parts than promised. So the whole thing was a huge lie. They lied to hundreds of families. So again, the daughter got 20 years, the mom got 15 years.
I wonder how they get figured out.
I wonder how much they made.
Probably a fortune.
Whoever they sold it to, probably.
People are so dumb.
They got away with it for 8 years.
Yeah. I mean, you will get away with stuff for a while. Eventually things catch up to you if you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And you got a business that is like recession proof. Like you are dealing with people dying,
Plus,
which happens every
families
day.
would never know if you're cremating and you get an urn of ashes. You don't know.
How much cigarettes?
You'll never know.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you're like in a really secure business that's going to be around regardless,
right,
of whatever the conditions in the market or whatever. Like, and you are
not enough money
playing with fire.
Not enough money.
But if these were the only two women in that crematorium, nobody would know.
And they lied to literally everybody, even the companies they were selling the body parts to. If they knew that somebody died from, say, hepatitis, the medical training companies said, are these body parts, I think that's a better word, clean? And they would say, yep, they
Well,
are.
that's probably why
and
they got
knew
busted.
that they were
Oh, that the body might have had
some sort
issue.
of
disease.
And so this was all over the radio industry trade stuff yesterday. This guy that used to work on my show in St. Louis, when I was doing the show with this other dude, Ravi was part of that show. And we had hired this guy from the street team. He became a phone screener for us. And then when I came here to reunite everybody, Greg, Menace, Ravi, and myself all together to do this show, my former co-host made this dude a co-host. So like he worked his way up through like intern, promotions person, phone screener, whatever. He's in his hometown, right? Has a great job. The station does really well.
Yep.
He makes some really good money.
Does really well, yes.
Yeah, made some really good money. Just got fired yesterday because he was having like these inappropriate back and forths with random women from like the station Facebook page, the show Facebook and fan page. Like send me nudes, send me a picture of your nipples, like all kinds of stuff. And I mean, there's a ton of stuff.
Every message was asking for nudes.
Wow.
And so this guy, his wife, I guess, was one of the women involved. He found out about it, hits the ceiling, goes ballistic, starts his campaign. Like, dude, well, as soon as he posted something, all these chicks had receipts of screenshots and everything else. It was unbelievable. I've never seen for somebody I know or people, I've never seen all of a sudden like something go from nothing to, wow, are you kidding?
You know, women just contacting for a t-shirt or something.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Or I want to join the fan club.
Yeah, according to what we see on the screenshot.
According to the receipts we saw.
What are you doing, dude? You know, and I've known this guy for a long time. You're screwed. Screwed. He had this girlfriend who was out of his league. She was super cute, right? And they had just gotten engaged last month, and she broke up with him.
And she should.
Yeah, so he's lost everything. His high-paying, awesome, cool job.
High-profile job.
In your hometown. Didn't have to do the whole radio thing where you move around to a bunch of different places. And ends up getting fired when you have a pretty fiance.
Yeah.
And by the way, I guess this is going on according to the article in the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. It's been going on since 2017.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
On station accounts?
Yes.
And this is the first time he's got busted?
And what was I gonna say? So when it started, he was married to his ex-wife. The ex-wife cheated on him, and he left her. Oh, right?
Yeah.
Just up and left, right? And then, and now this. It's like, dude, what?
Worth it.
What are you doing?
It's just the amount of stuff of asking for nudes.
But like,
It was like, his ego
why?
was so out of control.
I don't know.
Didn't think it was a big deal.
I really don't know. In a weird way, I feel bad for the guy that he was that stupid. You know,
being so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, he's not I know it sounds weird. He's not a terrible person. He's not an evil person.
It's not evil.
He
but
definitely
is terrible.
effed up. I mean, it's gross, man. I mean, like the stuff that I just don't understand. Like, where did you think this was a good idea? Like, eventually, he was going to get caught. And you know, with how things are now, like you don't come through the other end of that.
Well, every company makes you watch
With a job.
the training. And
Oh my God.
You can't. The training here is 40 minutes long.
Yeah,
right.
So that's why I don't understand, like, you know, this funeral home. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
This guy. What are you doing? It's like, this is the most obvious stuff. What are you doing? Those teachers that we were just talking about yesterday, they have like the assignments like, oh, we're going to play slave today, guys.
Right.
All right, hey, black kid in the class, you're going to be the slave, okay? What are you doing?
Or you're going to read this book that's laced with porn and swear words.
What are you
out
doing?
loud to the class. Have you guys heard of this guy named Andrew Tate?
Oh my God.
Social media influencer.
Yeah. He's another gross individual.
Yeah, he's called the king of toxic masculinity, former world kickboxing champ. He was on that show Big Brother. Now he's in big trouble. And this started when he taunted Greta Thunberg, the climate activist, he tweeted about how he's got 30 cars, they give off a lot of emissions, how he doesn't recycle, and now he's been arrested, not for any of that taunting, but because he's accused of holding 6 women against their will, using them for sexual purposes online, and basically making them prisoners for his on-camera subscription to his online thing called Hustler University.
Yeah.
So Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan, they've been arrested for false imprisonment and abuse. And to help pay for the investigation, Romanian police seized 11 of his luxury cars, including this $2.9 million Bugatti, a couple of Ferraris, a Rolls, a Porsche, and an Aston Martin. That's just to name a few. Andrew is a British-American guy, moved to Romania during this other sexual abuse investigation. Figured, easier to evade rape charges if I move to Romania, and now arrested.
Yeah, this is not shocking at all.
Bunch of cars seized to help pay for that investigation. So,
Total tool. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you got busted by a pizza box.
I know.
Because you couldn't resist
haunt
replying to a child.
Exactly. What are people thinking?
So many dumb people in the world. It makes it easier for people like us who are half-wits. Right. You know?
And then makes
You
us
don't
feel
even have to be
normal.
all that smart. It's on the curve.
It makes us feel normal.
We're brilliant on the curve.
Yeah, true.
Thank God there are these stupid people.
Exactly right.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Goring. More Woody Shows next time.
How old are you?
Woody Show returns in a sec.
110.
All 98.7. LA's new alternative.
Life doesn't stop when the economy is uncertain. The market might not care you have a wedding to plan, or a kid to put through school. And inflation doesn't know you've got...
Big on your favorites across the store. During this event, get up to 50% off select tools and accessories. Plus, find the perfect floor tile for your home for less. Get up to 50% off select styles while you can. Head to your local Lowe's store or visit Lowe's.com to shop the truckload event today. Valid 12/29 to 1/25 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Discount taken at time of purchase. 4 juicy Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Garlicky buttered Texas toast, crispy crinkle cut fries, fresh coleslaw, and the secret cane sauce that makes the perfect box combo.
We take pride making the best chicken finger meals.
One love, ready to go.
And you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Progressive presents Adjusting to the Suburbs.
I never thought about space in my cramped apartment, but in this house, all I see is empty space. The sofa and ottoman look like tiny islands in a sea of hardwood floors. I could get 2 ottomans in the living room, but then I'd need another sofa. I could tell people I'm into minimalism.
Anyway, when you save with Progressive by bundling your home and auto, that's the easy part of adjusting to the suburbs. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
By now, you know that sound.
Adjusting to the suburbs is a weird... You can't say that in California. It's all suburbs.
Need an accident attorney by your side. All
All you got to do is call the accident guys.
The world's largest reptile super show, returning to the Pomona Fairplex January 7th and 8th for 2 big days of education, fun, and excitement for the entire family. Come see and buy rare exotic reptiles. Do you like snakes? There will be thousands of snakes, lizards, turtles, frogs.
The spread of COVID and other viruses this winter. Boost your immunity by staying up to date with COVID boosters and flu shots. Wash your hands often with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. And protect others by staying home and testing for COVID when sick. More tips at covid19.ca.gov. Brought to you by CDPH.
I can afford to follow my dreams.
I can afford to do whatever I put my mind to.
I can afford college. Start your future at a California community college. Financial aid is available to help with tuition, books, and sometimes even the rent.
I can afford to invest in myself and my future.
It's time to take the next big step. Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
LA's new alternative, Alt 98.7.
And now back to the Woody Show. Well, we got some more Alter Ego tickets to give away today. That'll be at 7:50. That's a week from this Saturday, January 14th. They're at the Forum. Win your way in today and then all next week, every hour. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tickets to Alter Ego. And we got front row tickets on the Woody Show to give away. Nice. At 7:50 this morning, win your tickets. We've also got the gas cards that we're giving away all day today here on Alt 98.7. Phones are open, 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. It's a Throwback Thursday. We'll get to some more of your requests here in just a few minutes. Just remember, they got to be at least 10 years or older. We got to have them. And we all have to agree they don't suck the root. A lot of people have different ideas of how to cure something. They get, sick with something and they go, they swear this works.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this video on TikTok has gone viral where this woman is sharing her flu remedy.
Listen
to this one.
This remedy really works, so hear me out. Get a potato, cut it in half, get 2 slices out of it, put it beneath each foot, and cover it with a sock overnight. The next morning, when you remove the sock, you're going to see an imprint on the bottom of the foot, which is totally fine, and then you're going to see the potato slices, which are disgustingly dark. That's because the toxins are removed, but your child feels so much better.
Yeah. So it extracts the toxins.
Yeah. Extracts stuff.
Now, this is not the first time I've heard something like this. My buddy, his parents, or his in-laws, I should say, his wife's parents are Russian Jews, right? And they have old school, like off the boat, like they have all these things that they do. And, my friend has never heard of any of this stuff, but when he had kids, they'd come over, one of the kids is sick, they're putting chopped up onions in the socks. It wasn't potatoes, it was chopped up onions in the socks, and then they would like sprinkle onions around the edges of the crib. And they swear it works.
That's right.
Okay.
Everything's onions.
The other one was the grandmother would take the baby's pee-pee diapers and then wipe it on her face because it's good for your skin.
Dude,
that
one was weird.
It was something like the father told me one time, "You not feel good?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Take a shot of vodka."
Absolutely.
Chili red pepper flake inside. Put on a sock. Go to bed. Feel great. I'm like, wow. All right.
Gargle with vodka when we had a sore throat as a kid.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
salt water.
You do not use water.
Yeah, Greg's family's Russian too.
With the vodka.
Yeah,
everything was onions.
Yeah.
If you had poison oak, poison ivy, you had to rub
onions on
random stuff on you. It's always like that.
Yeah, and the potatoes, man, because they look like kind of like blackened or whatever. Yeah, that's the toxins that were drawn out of the bottom of the foot, and that's why you don't have the flu anymore.
All right.
Then you saute them and eat them.
Yeah.
Make some hash browns.
Yeah. No cure for the common cold, no cure for coronavirus, but this works.
Yeah.
Pressing potatoes against your foot.
Overnight.
Overnight sounds good. All right.
Arf.
It's a Throwback Thursday. Jane's Addiction. Always a good request. Mountain Song.
Arf.
Jane says, and this one, been caught stealing. It is the Woody Show.
stick it in her shirt. She got a razor for me.